Okay. So the story that you have told me was simple, that there is a pharmacist who has gone to help a person who has been having chest pain and vomiting. What has he done? He has gone there, given some medicine, given a painkiller, and he admitted, he took him to a doctor, And what else? He has advised him to take some precautions, isn't it? This is what he said.
Yes, sir. Yes,
now
sir.
tell me, how did, in order to bring out your effective intelligence, there has to be some problem. What is the problem? Someone has fallen sick. How did you come to know about it? Through someone from air that you don't know. So it has got no logic at all. Reasoning ability is gone. Secondly, now, if he's having pain, chest pain, will the painkiller help? Tell me. How is painkiller is going to affect a chest pain? They have to submit. Chest pain means something, either he has got heart problem, something has come around there. So you have just been, no, generally you're trying to talk about it.
Yes, sir.
And that too, how's the boy? This is the boy. Now, where did he go? This is supposed to storm. A boy walking in a storm. You have avoided the press at all in totally. You have not taken this. Did he go alone? How far is that person's house was? How did he go? Did he go walking? Did he use a scooter? Did he go by taxi? When did he come back? How long did it take it? All those details are missing. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So what have I said? So the first and foremost, the problem definition. You define the problem that you call it. And what is the ultimate result? Did the person survive or मर गया?
Sir, survive हुआ ना? Hospital में जाके.
कहाँ लिखा हुआ?
Hospital में he got treated well and in a week time, sir.
How did you know treated well from whom?
Sir, hospital में ना, he took him to the hospital.
How many days? How did he come to know about it? Very first day he has taken to hospital. How did he come to know that he has been treated well?
Okay.
Where's the? Is there no? You're just writing in general term.
Yes, sir. थोड़ा vague हो गया, sir.
It's not a it is not a story by itself. It is one of the incidents you are trying to do. One situation. Is it a story? Tell me. Who is the hero?
Sir, Raman, me.
Raman. Okay. What all quality does emerge from here? He's got social adaptability. He's a good human. That's all.
Yes, sir.
Any other qualities?
Sir, courage.
Where is the courage? Where is courage involved?
Sir, इतने storm में जा रहा है.
Where कहाँ लिखा हो? Where is the storm? Did you tell about it when he walking in the storm?
Okay, sir.
So only one thing. So it's a guy totally being a good human doesn't help. Only you have to become an officer. 15 qualities must emerge.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's come back to the second one. Second one, क्या है? Second, this is the second one. Okay. Read out the story.
Sir, Ajit was the captain of the state volleyball team and was preparing and practicing with his team for the tournament. He got an ankle sprain in one minor accident because of new techniques he was using in the match. He consulted his coach as well as his physician and took rest for some time. And by that time, he did warm exercises for recovery of his ankle sprain. Later on, he also discussed about the new moves and techniques of the game, analyzed the faults of his team, worked on that with the team. They practiced hard and won the tournament. Ajit and his teammates felt proud to their coach and supporters.
This story tells me your mental stamina and physical stamina is very low. Just because of you got an ankle twist and you want to take rest. You have gone to coach and everyone else. So you are individualist. I say you are not talking about the group, you are talking about the self. Who is involved? He's a player who has got anchor test, and because he was trying to use new technique. What is so great new technique that he's going to he's trying to apply? Which new technique?
Sir,
Was it his own invention or was it his coach invention? Can he do it himself? What is so good in all these games? What is the new technique? Which new technique can he afford to imply? What is the new technique? You are just trying to be journalist as such. And after that, what you have done, you have taken rest, and then you want to talk about a boot. Is that boot permitted by the authority? You have to check back so many questions going on there. And what is the ultimate result? Ultimate result is what? What is the outcome? What is the problem? Problem is one, you have suffered an ankle twist.
Sprain.
So, if for this, can you afford to become an officer only for because your ankle has twisted?
नहीं सर, उसके बाद का भी तो आउटकम है ना सर, उसके बाद भी तो he practiced hard, he learned new techniques from the coach.
Practice hard. What is new technique?
Sir, games की होती है sir, different side.
Again, I said, tell me which all qualities have emerged.
Determination, sir.
Which is how is determination involved? He's a person who has got low determination. A person who gets this ankle twist, he comes back and wants to take rest. He doesn't deserve to be passed.
Ankle sprain is not easy thing,
absolutely sir. No.
Okay.
And then what is the problem? You have not even problem has to define. You have to take action today. What all action have you taken? You have consulted coach and you're trying to find a new shoe for it. That's all. Give me winning the game. Have you not started in it? That is come back at the end. That's it. That's game, the sports that you wanted to win. That has come at the end, not in the beginning as such. Rather, he practiced hard and then they won the team. So it's just one of those, you know, sapna dekhna hai.
Yes.
Then come anywhere near it. I know you have got a concept that there should not be any negative. There's full of negativity. Negativity then come into that only. If the qualities do not emerge, what's the use of writing it? Okay.
Yes, sir. Getting.
Come to the third one.
Sir, Gopal has joined in motor vehicle section of the police department. He observed that many vehicles are placed in ideal conditions, but due to time factor, they all were not maintained to run in the city. Gopal called the tied-up mechanic from the garage and got inspected all the 10 to 12 different types of cars, small trucks, and two-wheelers. He told mechanic to repair it at the minimum cost as with the tie-up rate with the departments. In a time schedule of 1 month, all vehicles got repaired and attached back to their stations. Gopal felt happy as his initiative brought some assets to the department.
Okay. Now tell me, in what capacity has Gopal joined the police motor vehicle section?
As a sub-inspector, sir.
Where is it written? What have you written?
Thought to write, sir. Just
so what is his capacity? What is use? Yes. How can he control? What authority has he got? Then what is it? Do you think people before him, they are all fools? They did nothing about the system? You are trying to be critical of the society, critical of the people and the organization. They are critical of it. And being critical, what have you done? You have told the mechanic, what is your action? Except for telling your mechanic to perform and do clean it up or probably maintain it, what is your action? What is your involvement? What have you done? You as Gopal, as hero, what is his contribution? Except for instructing his mechanic to perform, isn't it?
So decision lena ki usko 10-12 gaadiyan kaise banani hai.
It is only the decision taking that you have to involve. So you have become an officer by itself. आराम से जैसे होता है ना, हाँ जी कुर्सी में बैठ गया and then जो हिंदुस्तान के बाबू है ना, हिंदुस्तान के बाबू बने हुए हो.
Yes.
हिंदुस्तान के बाबू बनने से काम नहीं चलता ना. There is no action at all. None of the qualities come around there. It simply emerges that you are a person who is critical of the society. You would always try and find fault with others around there. And you You are trying to take credit for nothing. Without working, you want the credit. Next.
Sir,
yeah, tell me.
Sir, Anshul has cleared the CDS written examination and started preparing for SSB interviews. He met to his seniors who were also who got recommended from the SSB, learned from the YouTube channel, made a friend circle who were also preparing for the SSB. They together discussed about the SSB procedures, GD, GPE, and various types of interview questions that used to be asked in SSB. Anshul got confident about his preparation and appeared in Bhopal for SSB center and got recommended. He got also medically fit. Anshul was eagerly waiting for his joining letter. He saw one day the postman came and delivered the letter to join in the OTA. Anshul felt happy a lot
Now
after
tell
his
me.
dream came true.
So this total story. I did say that yes, one of the stories should be towards the services joining. That shows the motivation. Fair enough. But what have you done throughout? Complete edit a story again. This story is about yourself, total self, nothing beyond that. What is the way you have contributed to the society to which you belong? What are other contributions you got towards the people in and around? You have prepared, you have consulted people who were past SSB, you have looked at YouTube and all sort of thing. Fair enough. That's a common phenomenon, that those knowledge is available. What is extraordinary thing? What all action have you taken to bring out your 15 qualities? Which qualities emerge from it? Tell me around there. Effective intelligence, probably to some extent, because you have tried to find resources to enhance yourself. You have got YouTube and friends and people in and around. That's all. Okay. Number 2 is a reasoning ability. Why have you taken that reasoning ability? Have you given any logic for it? Why did you go for YouTube? Why do you want to find the people around there? Why couldn't you do anything? No logic. So reasoning ability is gone. There's nothing very great as such. Organizing ability is what? Organizing means putting resources, utilizing resources, best use of every resources. Now, at your age and time around there, what is it? Is something great? Is it again? It is fair enough that you have taken. There's nothing negative. You are trying to find how to pass SSB, but SSB is a test of personality. It does not require preparation. What are you are converting into the events and items, GD and all those things. Why GD is conducted? GD and all these tests are conducted just to check your personality. So what have you done? What have you learned from the system? You have it's a mundane activities that you are involved into it without realizing that you have to bring out your 15 qualities. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Definitely getting you, sir. अब mistake समझ में आ रही सर, पहले नहीं आ रही थी.
देखो ऐसा now you having been to SSB so long, so many times, and with this particular, still my thought process remains the same. You are not able to analyze what has gone wrong, what is right, what's not so right. Okay, let's come back to the next one.
Sir, so Naresh, who was a loco pilot in a metro train at Darjeeling, one day while he was on his duty, he observed that a lady came to him and suddenly asked him to hijack the train on the gunpoint. Naresh initially showed that he was submissive, but then he gave a surprise attack to the lady and took her and overpowered her. He asked her. For that, she told 3 other people are there in the compartment. He pressed the emergency button and stopped the metro. He called the security staff and handed over herself and 3 of other miscreants to the security staff. Naresh saved many of the lives.
Now tell me, is it not antisocial activities?
It is, sir.
So what is the use of writing it around there? I have told you very simply, you will not write any story anti-social, unsocial union activities. No, they are all mundane activities which indicates the corroded environment that we all are living in.
Yes.
Now, when you're trying to, again, it is unrealistic. Have you ever seen a metro train being hijacked till date?
सर वही मेरे भी सब पिक्चर वाज लाइक दैट, तो बस
अरे
ड्राइवर तो
हो
बना नहीं
मैं
सकता था।
don't tell, I tell you my job is to break up this is what I want. My job is picture
Yes,
will be there. Have you seen even metro being hijacked till date in India? No.
no sir.
So the first and foremost it is again. Second, it is antisocial activity because hijacking and all the particular things are there. Why should these negative words, negative thought come to mind? It means the personality which you require to cleaning up a cell has not yet been done. And what is the result? You have overpowered her. And what you do? You call the people from there, from where, how the people come, and then you hand it over to them. Again, you wishful. It is unfortunate. Nothing great comes into the system. Nothing. You think yourself. You understand.
Yes,
it is not writing a story which is important. It is bringing out the 15 quality which is important. Okay. Next. Tell me the story.
So Sandeep used to play badminton daily in his society club with his seniors. One day, while he was playing with his retired senior, he observed that just after the game, the retired person got a cardiac arrest and lied down on the floor. Sandeep called ambulance. Until the ambulance came, he and sport instruction gave CPR, but the senior got died by the time he reached hospital. Sandeep completed all the formalities and asked the reason and preventions to the concerned doctor. Then Sandeep educated all of his society members about the situation and how to check this. Later on, they arranged for a medical emergency
That's okay.
facility near to the sports club.
Story number one, this story, is it the same thing?
Sir,
Story number
same.
one, which you went as a pharmacist, you went around there to give help, and story number this must be sixth story, and is the theme remain the same. Secondly,
The
what?
same.
It not an it is negative. What it is, a pessimistic in approach. Is not optimistic, it's a pessimistic. The person has died. I have already told you, no hero cannot, and the people are, there's no point. If you want to take credit on the death of a person, what does it indicate? And when you're trying to show that CPT and all those particular things, these things don't impress the assessor. It's a mundane, day-to-day, very low-level idea, which is you have been using it. Which action? You were playing with a senior retired person, very nice. Now, then you should have been very cautious. The person retired, the person who is already suffering, he should not be exerting himself. He should have taken care earlier. You would have known about the history. He won't have got a cardiac state and he's going to die. Negative, pessimistic in approach. Okay, next story.
Sir, Anand was the coach of a long jump athletes. One of his trainees was excellent in long jump. Anand used to motivate her for a national tournament by showing Anju Bobby George performance. Anand made his time schedule of exercises and practice session time up to the maximum level. He took special care of her diet also, which intakes maximum of the protein. Anand used to give a proper stretching exercise after a heavy intense practice session so that no session can be affected. Her efforts brought a great result, and with the record of long jump of this, she got a gold medal in the national tournament and made her coach proud.
Okay, now as a coach now, is the duty of a coach to train only one person?
No, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, इसलिए first line में लिखा one of his trainee.
One of it. Okay, very nice. So you're considered only one.
Sir, she was excellent. Sir, one was excellent.
What all actually stretching exercise karwaya? What else have you done? What other action you have taken?
Everything, sir, for practice session, for diet chart.
Again, you are being general बात करते हो आप.
हाँ सर, थोड़ा सिखाइए सर, थोड़ा सीखना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो नहीं आएगा सर.
अब देखो यही तो कोई फायदा नहीं हुआ ना इसका भाई.
सर बुक से यही मिलता है सर, बुक
यही
का
मतलब
चीज
नहीं,
कैसे
बुक या
शो
तो
करें?
समस्या यही पे सब लोग देखो, ये यू आर अ पर्सन हु इज एन इंजीनियर हु हैज बीन, वो भी कंप्यूटर साइंस के आदमी हो, योर बिजनेस सर्विस, डोंट टेल मी यू कांट थिंक अबाउट दिस, व्हाट यू जनरली योर ट्राइंग टू राइट, योर ट्राइंग टू, जैसे बोलता है ना, जैसे धोखा देना, कवर पुटिंग कवर स्टोरी नाम है, जैसे स्मोक देते हैं ना, योर जस्ट चादर ओढ़ के बैठे, मैं छुपा हूं अंदर, छुपने से कोई फायदा नहीं है।
सर आप सैंपल बताओ सर, फिर मैं पक्का
मैं
सीखूंगा,
सब
एक
कुछ
की
आपको
दो दिन
बता
में
दिया, आई
सीखूंगा
गिव
सर।
ऑल आई शोन यू
अब काफी
12
इंसल्ट
स्टोरी।
हो रही है सर मेरी
हाँ
भयानक वाली, आज तो भयानक वाली मेरी स्टोरी की बेइज्जती हो रही है सर।
क्या क्या
सारी
स्टोरी
स्टोरीज की भयानक वाली बेइज्जती हो रही है सर,
बहुत सारे
इज्जत
अच्छे हुए।
बचानी मुश्किल है।
हाँ,
जी
दैट्स
सर।
एग्जैक्टली द, दिस इज वेयर द नो एम इज टू व्हाट आई सेड, आपके मुखौटा को मुझे तोड़ना है, आई हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड द पर्सन बिहाइंड दिस।
यस
Okay,
सर।
now what is the, so you have to think better, that's the end of it. We'll talk about this story on the same thing, so many good story would have been written by so many people around, don't worry. Okay, let's come back to the next one.
सर सर
No,
मंजीत, who did MBA?
understand, fundamentally all of you have gone go wrong because someone has told you negative नहीं करना है, negative नहीं लिखना, कहानी कहानी लिखना, first and foremost they say it has to be a story, and a story must have a past, present and future. Past defines the problem, present defines the,
सर वो प्रॉब्लम में क्या डिटेल्स डालनी है वो सब
that
नहीं
that
पता है सर,
that is
वो
that is
वही
that
इशू
is
हो रहा
that is where the training comes into play, that you have to train your mind.
है। यस सर, दैट इज द थिंग्स, वो सारा
That
उसी
is
से स्टोरी खराब हो जा रही है सर।
basically all those organizations जितने भी आजकल चल रहे हैं ना academy, they tell you okay एक कहानी लिख देना, कहानी, that is
हाँ
you're not, that is the worst thing which happened. They have spoiled the whole system. People who would like to pass, they will also fail. It is you and you alone who has to catch, you have to open up like a parachute, and until the parachute opens, it then gets a thrust here, otherwise you'll fall down. Okay, go to the next one, next story.
सर सर मंजीत, who did MBA and wanted to establish a manufacturing plant of toys near to his town. He worked for 2 years in a branded toy company and got to know about basic working of toys and also about the import and export and about the delivery of the toys to the nation. He selected an old factory which was not in use and took that on a lease of 5 years. After that, he worked on that factory and make it a workable. Initially, he started only with assembling of the dismantled toys, and slowly he started manufacturing of the complete toy product with ISO certification. BIS team has also visited his company premise and accepted all his toys at national and international level. He felt happy as his people got jobs there only.
Very nice. Now tell me now there, how much money was required? From where
Yes,
did
sir.
he get the money?
Yes, sir.
What was
Got the
he?
point.
Where is this? So the fundamental again wishful. सपना देख रहे हो, old factory कहां पर, how big was the factory? Even at one chunk of land, एक कट्ठे जमीन के लिए तो लाख रुपया लगता है यार, उसे कम से कम जमीन नहीं मिलती है। तो
Yes, sir.
फैक्ट्री पुरानी बनी फैक्ट्री का कितना कॉस्ट होगा? From where do you get the money? Even
Yes,
if
sir.
the old machines are there, what do you do with the old machine? What do you require? टॉय बनाने के लिए क्या चाहिए? You simply require a swing machine.
Swing and soldering machine, sir. Yes, sir.
और क्या, टॉय बनाने के लिए क्या चाहिए? अधिक कपड़ा है, if you want a soft soil or other, what would be
Sir,
required?
we need to write all these things that soldering
Nothing,
machine was.
and you have to, story has to be complete. In 4 minutes, you have to give as much details as possible.
Okay.
How do you come to that? Tell me, even if you want to say yes, you want having gone the MBA around the particular and learned about that, then you are okay. Having got about that, having got about the startup India from India, he took loan from the bank loan. They started with a small system. So the system करो ना उसमें.
आइडियाज तो है सर, आप बताएंगे तो मैं बहुत कुछ और सीख पाऊंगा, लेकिन तो पहले सीखा ही नहीं था ये, तो इसलिए दिक्कत आ रही है सर थोड़ी। बाकी मुद्रा लोन वो सब तो स्कीम से सारी मालूम है, कहीं ना कहीं से फिट करूंगा उसको कि हाँ।
तब करो, तो मैं थोड़ी बताऊंगा आपको, ये तो
मतलब सर लिखते कैसे हैं वो है,
अरे
मतलब
देखते कैसे, यू हैव टू लुक एट, देखो आज एम कहाँ है? एम इज टू bring out a 15 quality, that is aim,
okay,
याद
sir.
रखना. Goal
Yes, sir.
is to bring, how do I come in? When you are logical, things will come into place. Otherwise, if you're illogical, it will never come into place.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next. What is,
स्टोरी नंबर सर 8 ना?
This story number 9 होगा.
Okay. Yes, sir. Sir, Rupesh, who joined as a manager in FCI at new place near to Lucknow, he observed that the farmers and the mill owners are not well aware of the government schemes like BPL, Antyodaya, midday meal, and MSP of their crops. He decided to educate
Hold
them.
it. What all things they are not aware of?
Sir, about the government schemes like BPL, Antyodaya, MDM.
What is PPL?
Sir, BPL, below poverty line. Sir, BPL.
What he joined at?
As a manager in FCI department, Food Corporation of
FCI.
India.
What is the job? What is the job content? What is job requirement of FCI?
Sir, to join there or job profile, sir?
What is job profile of FCI? Bolo na. Food
Sir,
Corporation of India.
Sir, there are many job profiles to purchase the crops, paddy purchase, wheat purchase from the farmers.
So the problem FCI job is only to purchase and store the item.
Sir, to distribute. Sir, to distribute also the nation.
So what is Antyodaya? How Antyodaya is affecting FCI's job?
Sir, because this amount of stock this issued under schemes, sir. Sir, I had worked in FCI. Sir, I was manager. Sir, I was manager in FCI.
You manager हो, लेकिन समस्या यही गंभीर है ना. अंत्योदय से how is it FCI interested?
Sir, जो scheme quota allocate होता है, sir वो
understand what is BPL is BPL something to do with the FCI? No. Below poverty line.
Sir, direct नहीं है. Sir, direct farmers को FCI नहीं देती.
Even indirect, his primary job as FCI manager to manage FCI. So you're doing a job which has got nothing related with the FCI.
So we can go for the purchasing of crops.
So that you could have gone to the purchasing, you could have gone to the system, preservation of the system on there, same thing around that is the job which is to continue. Now talking about group of the people and then, yes, he could have tapped, since he ordered to purchase, he developed the area so that the procurement could be made. Yes, that can be possible.
Yes, sir. He upgraded the Mandi system, sir. Mandi system.
Not only Mandi system, how to go about it. He could have referred the people, okay, so this is the improvement of the number of, the per hectare yield is going to increase. If you do that, next year we'll have that much increase the quota so that all the people could. So those things can be gone. Yes. You're talking aside.
Yes, sir.
It is
details
nothing.
Nahi hai, sir. Stories with details
coherent, I use the word coherence.
Yes, sir.
Correct. Your unrelated affair. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next. Tenth story. Yeah, tell me.
Yes, sir. So Deepak, who was a sarpanch of the village, observed that the land allotted for the production of opium is not properly managed and it is not into the proper check by the government authorities. He met to the drug additional commissioner and told that the allotted land should be measured again and a boundary of that should be kept in the nearby area. Next day, the two officers from the department came to his village. Deepak, along with the owners of the land, went to that place and measured all the opium land as per records and marked the same with the boundary. Deepak also took those things in the village record and said thanks to the officers.
You're trying to your profile. How opium is a job which you talked about as far as SSV is concerned?
नहीं सर, कुछ लगना था, कुछ तो अच्छा लिखना था, तो कुछ
कहाँ कितने ये फालतू चीज लिखते हो भाई?
सर ये पट्टा वगैरह देते हैं ना, ओपीएम की खेती होती है।
अरे ये समस्या बहुत गंभीर है भाई, इस तरह से नहीं चलना।
सर सॉरी सर।
देखो तो आप ही बताओ कि हम ओपीएम की बात करें, जमीन की इकट्ठा करवा दिया तो व्हाट इज हिज कंट्रीब्यूशन? हीरो कंट्रीब्यूशन क्या है?
तो ना तो सब करा दिया कि कुछ गलत नहीं होना चाहिए गांव में, ऐसा मैंने सोचा।
भाई सुनो, इसका काम क्या हुआ? खाली बुला के लाकर जमीन मेजर करवा देना, और कुछ काम है?
नहीं, अभी इसमें तो नहीं है।
So it is not his job. He is not even involved into it. He just informed, भाई इसका जमीन बांट कर लगा देना. That's all. What is the country? Where is the hero? What is action? What action is taken?
नहीं सर, नहीं है।
Okay.
Yes sir.
Next one.
Tushar, who was a chemical engineer and passed out recently, tried to get a job, but due to recession, he could not get the job as vacancy was nowhere in the many organizations. He met to some of his batchmates and thought to open a startup business about the testing of food and different products in a mobile van. They made a small lab in a
How
van.
much line have passed?
So chemical engineer.
How many lines have passed?
So 5, 6.
5 letters. Abhi the problem has not yet been defined, isn't it?
सर ने स्टार्टअप बिजनेस बना दिया उसका और वो जॉब नहीं मिला
लास्ट
स्टार्टअप
में
बिजनेस
स्टार
बना
में अभी चलो आगे चलो.
In a mobile van, they made a small lab inside the van that could do the small test specifically at the time of, especially for the food items, especially at the time of festivals when there is a huge adulteration in the various food items. Gradually, they got the name in the society and at the district level.
Now tell me,
even at,
can he afford to test food? Who is authorized to test the food? Is it private sector?
सर लाइसेंस का था पॉइंट के लाइसेंस लेगा कि नहीं लेगा मैं सोचा था ये बात
unrelated. Who is going to do that? How can he do that? It is a food inspector who is supposed to do it. There's every block has got a food inspector, जो भी इनका supply inspector होता है, उसका बड़ी काम है यार. How can he afford to do check with which food? कौन घुसने देगा उसको? मिठाई यदि गलत है, यदि यहाँ पर आटा की मिठाई बनाता है, तो how can he check back?
Yes, sir.
See, it doesn't give any credit at all. Irrelevant.
Yes, sir.
Last.
So Jitendra was a son of a farmer. On his school, at the time of his school days, he was very bright as he scored 100 out of 100 in mathematics exam. After 12th, he got admission in Delhi University and wanted to serve the nation as a civil servant. He joined the library and met many of his seniors who were also preparing for the same, and some of them who were already selected. He made a time schedule to cover the whole syllabus and also a special focus on his weaknesses. That was a skill. That was a writing skill. He practiced a lot for his writing skill.
Okay.
And also
this story and the story you have written was services one and the same thing.
Almost same, sir.
Almost the same. इसलिए नाम बदल हो गया. पहले वहाँ पर आर्मी बन रहा था, यहाँ पर ये बन रहा था.
यहाँ सिविल सर्वेंट बनाया.
अंतर क्या है?
सर तो इसीलिए तो आपके पास आया हूँ सर. अगर मैं सब अच्छा होता तो फिर आपके पास क्यों आता सर?
अरे भाई ये तो है, तो आप तो ऐसे हम तो आपको बता ही सकते हैं जो राइट है ना.
इसीलिए तो आपके पास आया हूँ सर, क्योंकि मुझे लग रहा था कि चीजें मिसिंग है, चीजें बराबर नहीं है मेरी. मुझे थोड़ा डाउट हो रहा था बार बार सर.
By now you should have known about it.
यस सर, थोड़ा मुझे लग रहा है. नहीं सर, थोड़ा और इम्प्रूव करूंगा अपने आप को. सर वैट मेरा बहुत अच्छा है. वैट चेक करो सर. वैट में मिस्टेक नहीं है.
That will take on later on. Okay, we'll take on after this. Okay,
yes,
we'll take on later on. Understand? Now what you do it, all these 12 story, rewrite yourself, rewrite again to make it bring out different. Look at the 15. You must understand every story should give you at least 2 to 3 qualities. And 12th story, when you write down, you should understand yourself. I should be able to get at least 36 qualities. And when I divide by 5, every quality should come at least thrice. Simple way, simple mathematics. Okay. Then we'll talk in the, if you got in the evening, you can let me know. Otherwise, we will talk later on. Okay. You can let me know. You can talk to me at say 4 o'clock. If you're there, we'll talk in the evening. Okay. Right then?
Okay, sir.
Bye.